Hello, everyone. Good morning to one and all. We welcome you here in the webinar. Again, this is going to be a short webinar. We are not going to stretch it for 1 hour or 2 hour, maybe just it will be, maximum of up to 30 minutes. And really thank you for everyone who has joined here for taking out time because this is something important, I believe. And it is actually going to help you manage your curriculum in a much better way. So today we are here for the new feature update, which is drip content management. And we'll go to the next slide. So about drip content management, it's interactive and automated. Yes. Apart from when we talk about the content management, apart from prerequisites, availability, which is already there in the system, we gave a one more level of feature, which is drip content management. Now, how it is going to work? So let's say any learner who joins you, okay, any learner who joins you, but you do not want to overload them with all the content in that course, right? There comes the drip management. So as per the settings, one by one, maybe let's a bunch of courses released on this date, then this date, then this date. It is going to start that way as per your requirement. So we have tried our best to provide you maximum flexibility in which you can design the drip management. So for guys, for people who are attending the session and who do not know about drip, so I'll briefly explain, as per to my knowledge, how this drip content management actually came into existence into this entire e-learning modules, right? So if you guys remember, drip irrigation. So if you had read in class fourth or fifth about drip irrigation, that's a very popular term used in agricultural terms and sort of. So drip is something, putting drop by drop. That is how the drip content management came into the e-learning space, and it allows you to not stop bombarding the content to your learners and control the way the learners are going to access your content. So what are the quick benefits, immediate benefits that you're going to get out of it? So helps you deliver the study material gradually in appropriate amounts. Again, the same thing. Second, it enables you to simplify the preparation and execution of study material, right? That is again very important. It takes away the hassle of manually dividing the content. So till now, before drip, let's say you would have to divide the content and make it available to a respective batch or a set of learners or something like that manually, which tend to happen. There might be slip ups. Someone would have not got the access at the right time, and a lot of such issues could happen, right? So this all problems will be eliminated with the drip content management. Why it is important? Again, so the team has put a lot of effort to explain why it is important, but yes, there can be so many ways in which it will work for you. You yourself can decide why it is important for me, but here are a few quick points. It makes understanding complex subjects easier by avoiding information clogging. Right. Now, let's say there is a particular course. Okay, I'll explain you with few examples that generally our customers use in Edmingle. So let's say there is a complex topic, let's say algebra. Okay, in algebra, you have recorded 3 videos. Let's say this is video 1, video 2, and video 3. But after seeing the video 1, the student should perform an exercise. Let's say take a quiz, right? And then only they should be able to go to the video 2. But as of now, if you set a prerequisite, right? Let's say prerequisite will define only that once the student has completed video 1, the quiz will be immediately accessible. But again, if he completes the quiz 1, the video 2 will be immediately available. In order to avoid that, now drip, how it will work, let's say today is 12th August, and on 12th August, you want to give access to video 1. So that will be only available to the student. Even if he tries to access the quiz, right? Though it will say that you have not completed the prerequisite and this content is available on 13th of August. Again, this is a predefined setting that we are talking about, but you can change it. Let's say you want to give the access of quiz on 15th August and then video 2 on 20th August. So the learner will keep engaged with the content in your portal and will keep coming back and back. Now, this feature will also help you in terms of build more content privacy. Okay, not giving away all the content together, but developing stages in which the content is accessed. Second is it helps you to keep your learners engaged and increase retention rate among students. Yes, generally what happened, let's say you uploaded that video 1, 2, and 3, quiz 1, 2, and 3. So a student who is not studying from Monday to Friday, or learner who is not accessing the course from Monday to Friday, gets all sits for around 3 hours or 4 hours continuous in a straight on Saturday or Sunday whenever they find time, and they access the entire curriculum together. Generally, what we have seen in that particular mechanism is students remember the information for a short period of time, because they are seeing video, quiz, video, quiz, video, quiz, right? So the information stays for a very short span of time. The brain does not allow them to process the information and analyze the information over the gap between the contents, because they are in a hurry and to complete it, right? So this will also help you increase the retention rate. So students or learners will come back again and again to your platform. Third is, it is a powerful tool to increase your overall presence of your academy, in turn increasing sales and revenue. Now, let's say you want to, as you are doing the live classes, now there is one more mechanism, right? We're talking about the live classes. The recordings are automatically happening in Edmingle, right? It gets stored into your content library. Now, if a new learner, let's say other case, let's say you start a batch today, right? But there is a learner who joined after 10 days, right? But again, you do not want to give him the entire content in a hurry, right? Like all the content has been dumped to him and he has to read everything and cope up for 15 days curriculum in just 5 days, right? So you can even plan that, or even you can plan the prerequisites of the course. Let's say the course is starting today, but before today you need to access these 5 videos in a required fashion, so that you are prepared for the today's class. So that also helps you in a much favorable way. Going on to the next one. So without a further ado, we will directly go for the live demonstration, how you can access the feature, when it is tentatively going live, and others. And this is the admin account. So I will, first of all, those who are already using Edmingle, I will demonstrate for them that how they are able to schedule the drip and where they will be able to find this. So if you go to courses and content, we have made few sample courses. So I'm going to open the first course, which is Fundamentals of Facebook Marketing version 1.0 for beginners. Once you open this course, you already find here this, you have an option to add or remove content folders. So again, content folders, whoever is using Edmingle or whoever is not using Edmingle, so content folder is you are bundling the courses. Let's say this is module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4. You can bundle them all here, right? And make a course out of it. So we will go directly. You can see the below the curriculum at the last, we have given new option, which is drip. Right? Once you open the drip, please understand, I'm going back to curriculum. These content folders, if you add any more content folder, that will be available in drip, right? But as of now, we have 2 folders and I have already done a pre-setting. So I'll explain. So the drip settings, on the left side of this panel, you will find all the modules. So these are the folders, basically module 1, module 2, and inside the module, the content is there. So I will also go and show you how the content space looks like in this thing. Then the most important part is drip setting, right? So we have given 3 different options here. First is student enrollment date. So let's say you want to run a complete asynchronous course. Asynchronous course is you create a module and you want the learners to access it, day 1, day 3, day 5, day 7, or whatever it is, irrespective of the other learners. Let's say let's say 10 learners joined today, 10 of them joined on 20th of August, 10 people joined on 30th of August, right? So irrespective of their joining date, because this is an asynchronous and you want them to watch around 5, 10, 15, 20, hundreds of content material asynchronously, right? Then student enrollment date works perfectly fine for that use case. So I am during this webinar, I'm going to demonstrate the simple use cases. Again, the complex you can already, you can reach out to us. We will help you understand how this will work for your complex cases, but we are trying to simplify it and demonstrating the simple cases. Second is batch start date. Okay, so that is something interesting, because this batch is, we generally don't find in LMSs, right? So we have a special concept of batch. Now, what is batch? So let's say you created Facebook fundamentals of Facebook marketing version 1.0 for beginners. So this is one course, but under this course, you can create multiple batches. So let's say there is a batch which belongs to VIT University, or even let's say this batch is a morning batch, afternoon batch, evening batch, or late evening batch, or something like that. Under a same course, you can have multiple batches, right? So whatever the batch start date will be there for this particular course, the learners will be able to access the content in that, from that particular batch start date. And the third option is calendar date. So let's say you want the course, let's say you want to launch the course, or let's say you have launched the course, but the classes will begin from 1st September, right? So you can, and there will be no further enrollments, right? Nobody can join the classes on 5th September or 10th September, right? Because there will be synchronous as well. You wanted to deliver the content pieces as well as live classes, right? So then calendar date will work absolutely fine for you, right? So I'll show you how it looks for student enrollment date. So what I have done today only, I have registered a student. It's on the date today. So if you can see for this content material, social media versus social media marketing, 0. So I have put a 0 because by default, it is a D day. D day is a registration date, or let's say whatever you call it is. Then there is a second, social media frequently used technical terms. Again, it is 0. Then conversion funnel, what makes it happen? So this is set on 2 days, basically D plus 2. The concept is D plus 2, D plus 3, D plus 4, D plus 5. So from the registration date, the student will be able to see it after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and 6 days. So similarly, I'll just go to the student account and will show you how it looks over there. Yes. So this is the student account. You can see this is the same digital marketing for coaching institutes, right? And if I open the session 1, so as I've already accessed few content material, so you can see here we have it is an external URL. We haven't uploaded a content. It's just a nomenclature. So we'll click on complete and continue. The learner will get an access to the next content. You can see on the left side, it has moved to the next content. And then again, I'll mark it as complete and continue. Now you can see resource available from 14th August. You can see that the material is course conversion funnel, what makes it happen. Similarly here for conversion funnel, what makes it happen, we have made it D plus 2 basically. So today is 12th August and now it is on 14th August, this resource will be available basically. So now that is something that what we have, made it available for the feature. If we select a calendar date, now I will select some calendar date. So immediately it will ask on which date you want to give the access. So let's say 12th August. Again, I'll make this as 13th. Then because there is a content set, so I'll have to set it for every content piece. Please bear with me. It's just few more. And just few more options. You can set calendar dates for each and every content. Again, this type of content, I would say, is more uh, what I could say, more relevant when you have the entire curriculum ready. Basically, this helps you a lot over there. So asynchronous happens a lot via this channel, and again, it helps you plan it in a better way. So I'll just go ahead and save this. And if I go back to the curriculum, then manage content. So you can see I've set the all content. So this is a module 1, which you saw there. social media versus social media marketing, social media frequently conversion funnel, all the content happens over here. Again, one more thing, you already have an option of prerequisites. So let's say, even if this content gets available on 14th August, and this is a prerequisite, so the learner has to complete this content, then only he can see the content from 15th August, basically. So I hope this had given you some idea about the new drip content management. So if you have any more queries, please feel free to reach out to us. We will be happy to help you. Really, thank you everyone for joining the session today. So we will be closing this in another 2 or 3 odd minutes. If you have any queries, please fill in. Please fill the feedback forms. We'll exactly close this webinar on 11:30.